Hi everybody! Welcome to my channel. Just Keep Swimming 1111. I hope you guys are doing well. Well, happy Friday or Saturday, depending on where you are. Anyways, right now we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Virgo. And if you're not sure you're a Virgo, or you think you only have one Virgo placement, or you're watching for someone else and not sure, please check your sun, moon, rising, and Vedic signs. Also your Venus for your relationship status and journey, and Jupiter for husband information and how that person is doing, and Mars for a male-on-male relationship, and the 7th house for all other relationships and your lover. 7th house is everyone but you, okay? So check all of those to know your sign. And if you are curious about Vedic astrology, which is very different from tropical, go ahead and do vaultsoftheheavens.com, but Google it with Lahiri Ayanamsha and choose the North chart. It's a lot easier to follow. I'll be right back. Let me just close my blinds while I'm talking. I think I might go ahead and do a bunch of readings tonight, try to knock them out. So if I keep it, like at an hour, I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you don't mind, okay? Because I know I normally do like 2 hours, but I've got to knock these out before July's over. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the Good Tarot for my Virgos. Hi! You guys are so wonderful, by the way. You're really great. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I love you guys. Okay? All right, OG, let's go ahead and see what's going on, right? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What is the first card just coming out for Virgo? Spirit, guide me to a sign for Virgo. Ace of Fire. Virgo, you are dealing with a fire sign. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're really passionate. You're really hot about this fire sign. You want a new beginning with this fire sign. There's a new desire. Okay. The two other cards that want to come out, I guess the top 3 things that you're dealing with right now is being robotic, financial concerns, financial money situations going on, and refreshing, which is a cup of tea, reading a book. We have lilac, one of my favorite flower here. Just finding the calm in the chaos, okay? So you're chilling out. You're kind of on automatic right now as a robot. You're kind of just doing your thing. But you want passion to come back in your life again. I'm kind of seeing the Ace of Fire as a desire. Ooh, I like how that sounds. Ace of Fire as a desire for someone, a desire for passion. If it's not someone that you want to get down with, it's the simple fact that you want something new in your life and you want it more than you ever have, and you're thirsty. You're thirsty for something new. In finances, I do think you're trying to balance out the budget. Okay, you're trying to redo your budget, Virgo. You may be organizing your budget. You may be on that computer or just pen and paper trying to figure out how much money you're getting in and what's going out. You're trying to reevaluate your life to make sense and be responsible. Before you make any plans, you always assure yourself that you can do them. You're not just going to jump into it, okay? Bottom of the deck is, oh my God, it's your card. It's the Hermit card, but it's in reverse, okay? So you're coming in not feeling like yourself, okay? The Hermit is getting back in touch with somebody. Wow, that's a different message. You're getting back in touch with someone, Virgo. A fire sign that it's been a long time separated, possibly. Bottom of the deck here is 10 of Fire. You're not letting it go. You're not letting this fire sign go, okay? It looks like you have a burden between you and a fire sign, okay? Aries is pretty prominent, but I'm totally open to Leo and Sag. But Virgo, you're really wanting to have a new beginning and talk with this person again. You know you're going to have to give a little something, something though, something physical. If it's not financial, it's time, okay? It's definitely something you've got to give. A little 6 of Pentacle action here, which is also your sign. So you're coming in not trying to be alienated from this person, 10 of Wands. It's been a very heavy burden on your back to stay away from this person, to not talk to her or him, to disregard them, to be automatic, right? Just doing the same, and being stoic. There's a refreshing new beginning between you and this person. So I'm really excited to see what the story has to say. Bottom of the deck over here is fresh start. Yes, and that is the Ace of Wands. Fresh start from the heart, passionate from the heart, okay? It's a passionate fresh start between you and a fire sign. That's just plain and simple. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this story between Virgo and this person, okay? Because it looks like, you know, when someone's alienated, they hermit card them, right? When you get the hermit card, you're like, uh-oh, someone's trying to be alienated, somebody's trying to be isolated, someone's trying to get away from someone, they just want to be alone, single, they don't want to be bothered. They're on a spiritual journey, they're going inside, they're quiet, they're alone. When you get hermit in reverse, it's like, I don't want to be alone anymore. I've already been here, done that. I've been alone. I've been isolated. I've been going within, right? I don't want to be doing that anymore. I want to come out of this cave. I want to come out of this door. I want to come out of this locked room. I want to get back in touch with someone. I want to reach out. I want to be around others. The Ten of Wands is a burden that you haven't put down. It's a pain. It's a problem. It's a situation that you want to put down, but you're not. You're refusing to put it down. So I kind of think there's a grudge between you guys, but that's just my intuition speaking. I think you and this person have a grudge, but you're about to squash it, or at least that's what's going to be happening within the next 30 days. All right, Spirit, please guide me in this message now for the sign of Virgo. Tropical or Vedic is fine. All right, tropical or Vedic is fine. Please guide me to a message for the sign of Virgo. Spirit, please guide my hands, guide my mind, guide this message. I am open, I am a channel. I am open and I am a channel. Show me, Virgo. Okay. They want to keep it very simple. You're coming in with the Star card in reverse. So you didn't get what you wanted. You're also being guided in the wrong direction, or you were guided in the wrong direction. And with the Hermit card in reverse, I completely agree. You were listening to the wrong people and guided in the wrong direction. You were doing the wrong thing. Okay, you weren't honoring your path. You weren't following your path. The universe is trying to heal the tower moment that happened between you and this person. But it looks like how you're coming in is it's not healed yet, and there's probably not communication yet. I do think it is going to be coming in, okay? Let's go ahead and see how you feel about this person. Queen of Air. Wow. You feel hurt and even a little damaged with this person, Virgo. This person has jaded you, okay? This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it could be a fire sign, Virgo, that has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, maybe a sun sign or a moon sign, whatever, whatever. But this person has air, okay? Anyways, and how you feel about this person, Virgo, is there's a lot of pain between the both of you. A lot of harsh, direct words. You can't hide from this woman, okay? This is a woman, but it could be a man, but it's a feminine energy. You can't hide from this feminine. She already sees into your soul. She knows what you're thinking. She knows what you're feeling. She's been hurt. She's healed. I don't see her being wounded. Her face is very calm, very mature. So there is someone that is not crying. There is someone that is not having a hard time with this. There's just someone here, Virgo, that you're dealing with that is very hurt, okay? And I think one of the things they would tell you is thank you for the lesson, because they learned a big one, okay? And Virgo, if this isn't resonating with you, please remember that you can flip this. So if this is not your energy, it could very well be the person that you're into, or something that they're dealing with, or someone that they're dealing with, you know, like a mom or brother, sister, something like that. But just keep in mind that it is relative to you. And if this is not your reading, then why are you picking up on their energy? Like, why is someone else all up in your reading? So you have to think about that. Are you carrying their baggage? You did have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Are you carrying them on your shoulders? I cannot talk. Clearly, Virgo, you're in service of other people. So when you're in service of other people, you carry them. So that could be it. For those of you that are like, hey, I'm a Virgo and this isn't me, then, you know, your person is feeling this way. This is your person, okay? But let's keep going. So the person you care about is wounded. And the way you feel about this person is honest, but also hurt. You have resentment as well. There's definitely a painful history between you guys. What do you want? We have the World in reverse. You don't want it to be over, honey. Thank you so much, Riley. What a great comment. You're the best. So when the World is in reverse, it's a cycle that's incomplete, and it is something that is not finished. So anyways, Virgo, you don't want this to be over. Yeah, there's some jaded energy here. There's some I'm hurt and I'm wounded and we're not healing, but it's also I'm not done with you. It's not over. Let's go ahead and see some more information here. Let me ask Spirit. What is blocking you guys right here? Messenger of Earth. So this is a Knight of Pentacles. No. This is a Page of Pentacles in reverse. My bad. Messenger of Earth is Page of Pentacles. Okay, a Messenger of Earth. So what is blocking you guys is a potential third party that could be an air sign or an earth sign, okay? This person could be blocking your relationship with the person you care about. This earth sign here seems to not want to give anything up. She is not willing to talk. She's not willing to negotiate. She's not willing to hear anybody out. She's stubborn, hard-headed. She thinks she knows it all, but she's extremely immature. Sounds a lot like some college writers I know. They don't even know. They don't know nothing, honey. They are younger than yesterday's fresh cut grass. They're young. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing, but they're out there. They think they know everything. They think they know everything. And this could be somebody like that, you know? I don't care if they're 50 years old. This person honestly is immature and they think they know it all, but they know jack shit. And they're just extremely stubborn and in the way blocking you, okay? Let's ask another question here. How do you feel about this person, Virgo? 9 of Water in reverse. First of all, what the actual fuck is going on with all these reversals? Stop it. Just stop. I don't want to see another one, okay? 9 of Cups in reverse is miserable, unhappy, completely unsatisfied, just like, oh, hot damn, I am so far from my happiness, it's not funny. So anyways, Virgo, how you feel about this Messenger of Earth in reverse is, I'm not very happy in this situation. In fact, I'm so unhappy that either I'm single and nothing's happening, or I'm with someone and I feel single and nothing's happening. You ain't having no action, Virgo, and I don't care if you're a male or a female, there is some complete, utter disappointment in intimacy, okay? Because Loveland is not just a place in Colorado, okay? Loveland, it ain't happening here. There ain't no Loveland. This ain't no land of love. Okay, this is the land of the Arctic. Like, we all up in here in Antarctic energy, okay? This is cold. What is this? What is this? I don't know. Is this Antarctica? Is this the North Pole? Is this Alaska? Like, where do you live? Because it's cold. I don't know. And even if you don't live anywhere cold, Virgo, it's cold up in your bed. Ooh, I said it. I said it. It's cold up in your bed. Oh, and whether you're sleeping with someone or not, it's still cold because I'm about to drop some tea. I'm about to spill some tea. If Virgo is intimate with somebody, honey, they're a dead fish in bed. Okay, I think you've seen more action from a limp noodle. Okay. More action from a limp noodle than this, or more action from a dead fish than this, because it ain't happening. And maybe someone smells like fish. I'm just saying, You know, okay, someone smells like fish, because honestly, before I came in to do this reading, you know what I was eating? I was eating seaweed chips. And before y'all hate, I am on a diet. I'm trying not to eat anything. So when my ass is hungry, I need to have some kind of something. So I went and got myself some seaweed chips, which is actually pretty good. The third time you try it, listen, the third time. It ain't good the first time, and it ain't good the second time. But the third time, yeah, that's a charm. They're pretty good, probably because you're starving. But I'm telling you, it's good. And this is what I got. It's at Costco. And it is these little tiny seaweed chips. And they're kind of good. I'm just saying. They have 0 carbs. They have 0 calories. They have 0 anything. They have 0 everything. They're just 0. You want to eat something and you want 0 everything? There you go. Get yourself some seaweed chips. You're welcome. Anyways, why am I eating seaweed before a Virgo reading? Well, someone smells like fish. And no one's going to go down there, honey. No one's going downtown to say hello to Virgo. So I'm just saying. And Virgo, if it's not you, then your partner smells like fish, okay? Something's wrong. They better stop eating all that sushi. Something's wrong, okay? Maybe they're eating too many seaweed chips like me, okay? I don't know. But I don't have any action going on. And I ain't Virgo. I don't even have Virgo in my chart, so back up. Anyways, Virgo. Moving on. If you are with someone, let's be real and not joke. Intimacy is not a thing. And if, like I said, if you are having intimate relationships with somebody, you know, specifically, it sucks. Okay, it's not funny. It really sucks, and it's not in a good way. It's not the good suck. I think you might have a better feeling suck with a vacuum than what you're feeling with this partner, because it is dead. The passion is no longer alive. It's finito. And whatever. So that's that. That's the relationship you're in. It's stale. Okay. If you are single, then I'm just saying there's no action going on. Okay. And clearly it's been a while because the hermit is ready to come out of hiding. Okay. The single Virgo is like, I have grown a 9-foot beard. I am ready to come out. And the girls are like, I can braid my leg hair. I am ready to come out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Virgo. Honestly, Virgos, the lady Virgos are usually very beautiful. Virgo females are usually very, very beautiful, very gorgeous. They take care of themselves, their skin, their hair, their teeth, their nails. They take very good care of themselves. So Virgo, I ain't hating on you. Virgo is very cleanly. They are next to godliness because they're the cleanest of all the zodiac. I mean, Virgo is the OCD neat freaks about more than just their house. They're very neat with their appearance. So Virgo, I love you. I ain't even hating. But anyways, you're ready to come out of hiding. You're ready to stop being single because it's been too long. It's just been so long, and you're putting yourself back out there. So with the Ace of Wands, Virgo, you're turning up the heat. So whether this means you're getting your hair done, your nails done, you know, you're getting fresh, you know, maybe you're getting, you know, some new clothing. Maybe you are, you know, just your skin is all silky and smooth and whatever. You're looking fly. You're looking good. You're looking really nice. And you want to reconnect with an ex, it looks like, because one thing that Virgo does is not let people go. So Virgo, you tend to cling a little bit like Cancerians. You are a little clingy sometimes, you know, and when you've been single for a while, a safe place is reaching out to an ex and just saying, do you want to hang? Do you want to be friends? You may not necessarily want to be intimate with them, but they're the first step you go to get back out there. So anyways, you usually contact them or you post something on Facebook, get some attention, get some feedback from some people who were interested. And you're just putting yourself out there. You know, I'm fresh, I'm clean, I'm ready for something new. But you want to get that compliment, that comfort from someone you've already known, someone that you trust. So once they start spitting you some compliments, Virgo, you look good. Virgo, you look nice. Virgo, I didn't know you were still single. Virgo, what are you doing still single? You know, you're getting all of that, you know, cheesy love that you've been looking for. And it boosts you up and it boosts your self-esteem. So right now you're trying to work on that self-esteem. And keep in mind, if this isn't your reading, then it's reversible and that's your person, okay? But so anyways, this is how you feel about this person, right? You're not happy with this person, or you're not happy with being single. There's no love offers coming in, and you haven't been giving a love offer, okay? It's been stale, all right? Let's go ahead and see what's coming up. We talked about the tower. We talked about the star trying to come in after the tower and heal something, but no. And then what's coming up? Tower in reverse. Very interesting. So yeah, the tower's here, Scorpio energy. You got the star with Aquarius. You know, the signs that are circling, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius also. Pisces is here. Taurus is here. Virgo is here. And the water signs, okay? Mostly Scorpio, to be honest. But Virgo, what is coming up is a tower that you see coming. When I personally read these cards in reverse, the messages come to me. And in this case, this tower, and it is a water. Is it in water? It looks like it's underwater, but it's not. It's a very emotional tower because of the water. Basically, what I'm trying to say is your emotions are heavily involved. You definitely know that there is an ending that's about to happen. It's a tower, which is going to destroy everything that you know, everything that is. But it's also not a surprise. A surprise tower is upright, and you're like, I saw that coming. Or, I'm sorry, this one you see coming a mile away. But the tower in the other way is, I didn't see it coming at all. You know, it's like the movie Twister, right? Everyone's out there watching the drive-in movie. They're all getting sodas and happy, right? Watching The Shining. And it was silent, right? It was dark, pitch black. It was night. No one had any warnings. Nobody knew a tornado was coming. But then all of a sudden they could sense it. The wind was there. Some lightning flashed. And all of a sudden they saw a humongous tornado coming straight at them. Okay? So believe me, that is where you don't see shit coming, right? That's a real tower. And fucking shit is crazy. Because everything's flying. Everything's going everywhere. You know, it's a shit show. People are crying. People are freaking out. People are cussing. People are grabbing their shit and leaving. It could even involve violence. It could involve police. Like, it could involve tears and hate and drama and speeding off and crying and drinking. Like, you know, a tower is just a complete and utter destruction. It's a shock. And it brings a person or a family to their knees. And a reverse tower still does that. But a reverse tower is also telling us, hey, guess what? You saw it on the radar. It said that you're going to have a tornado warning, and it said you could have it between the hours of 3 and 4 o'clock. Take shelter. You know what I mean? This is that kind of a tornado, not the shocker one. Okay, this ain't Silk the Shocker, all right? This is, you better take cover. And so you know it's coming. And you know this is an ending. Personally, I think it's an ending to your stale-ass relationship. Or an ending to your stale-ass single life. But either one or the other, this is a rush of new energy slamming into you. What are you going to do? I'm going to read this. Maybe they have a reversal in the Good Tarot. I don't know. I don't think this author did, but let's just look at it. Okay, so the tower does not have a reversal. Oh well, but it is what I said it was. So I think I will go ahead and clarify, though, what this tower could be talking about for you. And let's see what card I'm going to pick for that. I think I'll do the Moon card, the Moon Oracles. Oh, it's on point for you tonight? Hell yeah! I love you guys. You're great. Tower, what are you? How is this going to affect Virgo? Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius and the mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. And you know what I like about mutable moons? Well, Virgo, you're a mutable sign. Okay? Because Mercury rules you in Vedic. It's neither male nor female. It's It's indifferent. That's why you're so level-headed. And that's why you want to be friends with everybody. You know, it's very level. It's very even. So it's very mutable. It's not certain. Nothing is set in stone. So let's be real. Look at the bigger picture. You thought that there was a relationship or a non-relationship happening. And you definitely thought this was it. There's nothing that's going to change this. Well, you're wrong. Nothing is set in stone. So get ready to wake up, because there is something very dramatic changing in your love life and certainly your life in general. Spirit, guide me to another message for the Tower for the sign of Virgo. What is this Tower? Bottom of the deck, caged heart, damaged. See, and that's kind of how you felt about your person, this Queen of Air. You know, you don't want it to be over with the Queen of Air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you still want to reach out, but your heart has been on lockdown. For single Virgos out there, you just thought it was set in stone. You were going to be single, and that's it. And you really didn't care any other way. But someone's coming back into your life. There is going to be a reconciliation with somebody for the single Virgos. For the Virgos that are in a relationship, it's ending, and you knew it. And you haven't been open-hearted to this person for a long time. And the end is nigh. The end is near, okay? So here we are. And you're blocking off your feelings from this person. You're being cold. You know that this is going to be an ending, and no one's going to be happy, but someone's got to rip the Band-Aid off. So the card that you got for the Tower is a higher purpose. And there's 2 hearts. Okay, so there's a higher purpose for you, and it's not currently where you're at. The other card that came out, holy shit, is Heart on Lockdown. Look at that. Who gets that? Who gets 2 of the same effing cards in the same freaking reading in like the same 30 seconds? Seriously. Spirit's talking to you, not me. I'm just the channeler. I'm just the voice. I'm the voice box to a higher power. There's a higher power that says this Tower is coming to open your heart. Why? Because look what's under that. Past love. There's a past life lover or a past love that there is still potential. There is still love potential that can grow from this person in this relationship with you. Okay? But your heart's too locked down. And this Tower's like Virgo, you've been a stubborn mofo. You've been a stubborn guy, stubborn girl. And you have been keeping this person away from you because of being jaded, because of a grudge, because of anger or resentment. You know you want to reach back out. You know you really do want this, but you have been unable to heal from the past. Let's get a healing message.
Someone fought on the cake.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, let me kiss it. You're good, babe. I love
On
you.
the cake.
Where's Sissy?
She'll do.
Okay, well, go tell her. She'll fix it. I don't have to.
Mom.
Hold on, guys. Yeah.
I want video with some milk.
Videos and milk.
Yes.
Want videos and milk. Hold on, guys.
Please give me that.
Let me see what's going on here. So much for me having music on my channel. Hang on, guys. I really have to get this situated. What kind of videos do you want?
A secret.
Okay, a sequential. Hey, where you going? Come here. Here. Go on and be cute. I love you.
And milk?
Yes. And milk? He didn't forget that. Let me tell her where to get it real quick. I'm glad I have a babysitter. Let's see.
Wet? Oh, I like that guy wet. Mom, look, I like that guy.
I don't know what happened.
Look, I like that guy.
Oh,
Wet.
okay.
I like that guy.
Mariah, can you please get him over? Okay. I'm back, but I need a foot rub. No, she will.
You forgot me to put me in a living room.
He's sitting here with the Superman suit, guys. It's cute. You're making all these people wait. He will if you tire him out. Takes time. This Friday night, guys, y'all gotta bear with me. I have a sleepover, a puppy and a little child, and you gotta bear with me. Okay? I'm done though. I'm good. Everyone should be happy. So, Spirit, please guide me. For the sign of Virgo, what is needing to be healed between these two past loves? It's tender, it's romantic, it's sweet. Please show me a message for the sign of Virgo on what can be healed. We got 3 cards. First, what needs to be healed is your response to loss, Virgo, and this is part of your karma. Virgo, you're 7 signs away from Pisces. So your 7th house, which is other relationships besides yourself, you all have some kind of a loss karma, okay? Virgos have to lose them. You lose them in divorce. You lose them in a death. You lose them to somebody else, or you lose them to miles because they're very distant from you. There is this loss. It's a loss-love kind of energy. And anyways, your response to loss is what needs to be healed for you, because you're responding to it in a way where perhaps it's keeping you behind in your peace in all of this, okay? So anyways, it says, it happened the way it did for a reason. It happened the way it happened for a reason, beyond your knowing. And as difficult as it may be, try to make peace with uncertainty. And Virgo, you making peace with uncertainty, it's like having a great time with a cat in a bath. I mean, you're not going to have a great time. So uncertainty and Virgo don't mix. Virgo is certain. In fact, if you had a picture of what certain look like in a dictionary or on Google nowadays, no one looks in a dictionary stuff, you know, on Google, if you want to Google certainty, the sign Virgo would probably show up, you know, because Virgos make damn sure about situations. They dot their I's, cross their T's, they double check, they reread. They make certain. They make damn certain. So when Spirit's saying, hey, Virgo, I want you to just be at peace right now with the fact that things happen for a reason and there is no explanation. It happened the way it happened for a reason, but a reason in which you will not know. And you're like, why can't I know the reason? Why do they have to hide the reason? Can't I know a reason? No, you can't. So that's one problem. Another situation that needs healing is don't be afraid of your grief, Virgo. Let it out today. Let it breathe. It will not overpower you. And this is another your response to loss. So you're afraid that your grief, your sadness, your pain will take you down. So, and this is what Virgo does pretty well. They suppress. Virgo suppresses emotions. That's just what they do. And how do Virgos deal with suppression? Anger. Oh, I don't know if anyone's talked about it to you or if you're even aware, but Virgo is one of the hot-headed signs. One reason, mostly because you're very closely related to Leo, which is hot-headed. But 2, your 7th house from you is Pisces, which is another kind of hot-headed, temperamental kind of sign. Sorry, but this is the truth. And 4 houses before you, where your heart is the Cancerian. So you're very emotional about family, about home and emotional matters, and that touches your heart. So whenever you try to suppress emotions about these things, you bark back. And you're usually, Virgos can be extremely harsh. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but one of the most difficult signs to work with on an emotional level for healing is a Virgo. I've unfortunately known a lot of Virgos. Damn, I'm looking back right now thinking about it. Shit. I've known a lot of Virgos, be it tropical or Vedic. I've known a lot of Virgos. Or somebody with Virgo in their chart, you know, heavily. And, you know, if you guys want to know the most difficult signs to work with on healing, Virgo's number 1. Libra's number 2. Capricorn's number 3. And Aquarius is number 4. So those are the most difficult signs to work with, but Virgo's going to be number 1, okay? So Spirit says this, Virgo, please don't be afraid to let your grief out and your sadness pour out. Let it out today. Just breathe. It's not going to take you down. It's not going to overpower you or take over your life. A lot of you Virgos are over worriers, and you think that if you do let loose, if you let this out, everything's going to fall apart. Everything you've worked so hard to scramble and put together, pff, what? Gone. So Virgo, you work so hard for what you have, and you'll be damned to let it fall to the wayside. So stop holding it in, because you're living in fear. You don't have power. You're powerless. You're not an overcomer. You're a victim. You're living in fear, and you don't want to be that. Virgo, you're a fighter. You're not a fearful coward. So hear me today. Don't let your feelings keep you locked up in a box. And I don't think you are. I think you're wanting to come out of it. But this is something that you struggle with for sure. So the healing is the next card you have. And it's literally healing. And it says, Virgo, remember your past. Cherish your memories. Don't live only there, though. You are still alive today. And look around yourself. See the new day. You are still making memories. And there is more life to come. Trust in the process. So there is a Virgo, or someone that's dealing with a Virgo, because it gets reversible. So Virgo, it's either you, or Virgo, it could be your partner also, okay? It could be your partner, Virgo. But let's just put it this way. For the Virgo reading today, somebody is living in the past. You're living in the past, and mostly you're holding a grudge about it. Bottom of the deck is understanding your grief. Remember, you have to grieve. Those who grieve well, live well. In grief, you don't need to be fixed, because you're not broken. And that's something for you to think about and remember. Just because you're grieving doesn't mean you're a broken person. It doesn't mean you need to be fixed. You don't need a cure, okay? There's nothing that's going to make you better. You're just going through something like everybody else, and you're going to come out of it like everybody else. And it's about letting this heavy burden, this rock from your backpack go. There's a Virgo that is literally walking what feels like a very hot, dry, dark desert. And in your backpack is a peripheral rock. And it's big. And it's just heavy. And you're carrying it with you everywhere you go in the present. And it's so dark around you because you don't want to see the life that you're living. You don't want to see this life. You don't want to see today. You want to live where yesterday was, because there are things that was left unfinished. Virgo, I'm going to give an example and tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Virgo, let's just say you're writing a book, okay? You did the whole book, but something's missing. Something wasn't right. You read the book. You didn't send it to the print. You didn't send it to the editor. You didn't send it out. It's just missing something. You don't know what it's missing, but it's not ready for you. And you keep knowing that you want to work on it, but there's another person that has a contract with you to write another book, and you have to put that book down so you could write this other book. And you know you can't write 2 books at once, but you're like, damn it, fuck. I'm going to put this other book on the back burner. I'm going to put that book in my drawer, boop, you know, right below your desk. Going to put the book in there, and you're going to get to it later. And so anyways, you start writing this new book, right? You're writing this new book, but all you keep thinking about is the old book. And you find yourself writing this new book, but you're rewriting the same shit from the last book, trying to change it up. And you're like, fuck, I have to delete that chapter because I'm writing about the other book. I can't get the book off my mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this person calls you, ring, ring, Virgo, how's the book coming? It's coming great. Really? Yeah. Yeah, it's coming fucking great. I'm going to be done sooner than you know it. And the guy's like, okay, well, I'll see you later, Virgo. And you're like, okay, bye. And you get off the phone and you're just like, damn, I need to rewrite this whole thing. Like, this is not going well. So you erase the whole whatever you're writing. You start to write again. And you try to get your mind somewhere else in the current moment, but your mind keeps drifting back to that other book. And you're like, God, I can't start this new project until I deal with this other book. I can't get the fucking thing off my mind. You can't finish this new project, period, unless you deal with that. So this is you looking back, okay? What Spirit wants you to know is that book was just for fun. That book was a lesson. That book was for you to get some thoughts off your mind. That book was never meant to go to the editors. That book was never meant to go public. That book was never meant to be published. It was just meant for you to write it and get things off your chest so you could be free of those thoughts. So you could go write something else. Let's just say the book was about heartache. That book was for you to pour out your soul and close the book. It wasn't meant for publishing. And that is just the epiphany with the Tower that's going to happen. It's that moment, right, where it's like, you know what? Okay, that book wasn't meant to go out. That relationship, that person, that problem, that situation that happened, it happened for a reason, okay, beyond my knowing. And as difficult as it may be to make peace with that uncertainty, I need to just be done with that and move on to this. So don't be afraid to grieve. Sometimes you have to cry, maybe have a ceremony with whatever you're going through with the past. Let it go through you, burn it, whatever you have to do, burn that shit, right? And woosah, let it out, woosah. We're moving on into the present, and that is the healing. It's just letting all that go. All those rocks in your backpack that you're carrying, dump them out, pick them up. 1 rock, 2 rock, 3 rocks, 4, right? No more rocks through this door. You're not carrying these burdens anymore. It's old. It's dated. And there's a situation in your life that is old and dated. Whether it's your singleness, whether it's a shitty-ass relationship, whether it's an old job or an old situation in general. It's old, and it's time to live in the present. It's time to get over that shit because you have your heart on lockdown right now, and you have your heart caged because you're damaged, you're jaded. It's time to let yourself free from these burdens. And like I said, single people, it's time to stop being the hermit. And I think you are. I think you want to come out from being the hermit and you're not interested in hiding away from the world anymore. You don't want to be the hermit anymore. You've done that, been there, right? Yeah, we're done with that. You're ready to come out into the land of the living, which is why you guys got the Ace of Wands. So this is a very refreshing time for you. Let's look in a little bit more into your love life and just see what's going on with all of that. Thank you so much for your comments, guys. I saw that. You are too kind. You're really just too kind. Virgo, tell me about the situation with your lover, because that's why you're here today. You want to know about your love, because what is more important than love? Not a lot. Not a lot. Not to some people. How about not to most people? Okay, not to most people. Love makes the world go round. Love makes your heart go pity-pat. Love makes you feel excited. Love makes you feel good. Love is important. So tell me about the person you love. Spirit, show me the person in Virgo's heart, and how is this going to work out for them? Guys, I am not lying to you. We have Messenger of Earth again. We already had it. We have it again. This time it's upright. Okay, this is a Taurus. All right. This is slow moving. There's an offer. Also, you want to offer. You want to offer your love to someone. This person. Let me just stop making it so generic. You have someone you love, period. And you are feeling like you want to communicate with them. You want to reach out. You want to connect. You want to talk to this person. Okay? 9 of air, you're scared to death to talk to this person. What are they going to say? It's been a long time. Have you been seeing that you've had a lot of 9s? Just as I noticed there was a lot of 9s, I saw 44 minutes and 44 seconds. Big sync, big synchronicity there. Big message for me that I'm on the money, that there is a very bonded relationship here for you. And the 9s are feeling very old and dated. It's ready to end that cycle, because the 10 is the new beginning. You know, 1 through 9 is one single digit cycle. Now we're going to get into the 10s. That's a new beginning. That's a different kind of cycle. So we're in a 9 of air, right? You're ready to reach out, but you're scared. Hanged man, you're holding back. You're holding back. You're not reaching out to this person right now, or maybe it's reverse, right? They're not reaching out to you. Keep in mind, this message can very well be reversible. We have a 7 of earth. See, this has been going on for a long time. And this is your card, Virgo. You've been stagnant. This has been stagnant. It's been on hold. No one's been talking for quite a while. How much longer is this going to go on? And I think that is the question in the back of your mind. And really, this 9 of air is just, it's a woman. She's up on a rock and she's just trying to fly. She's trying to take advice from the doves around her on how to soar. How do you get past this? You know, it's like, I've been in pain. I've been in turmoil. I've been struggling. How do I get over this? You have a lot of questions and you don't understand. And again, it's making that peace with the uncertainty, right? It's making the peace with, I don't know why things got so messed up. I don't know why we stayed away from each other for as long as we did. I don't know why we stopped communicating and moving forward. I don't understand why, but I have to make peace with that it happened, and I'm not going to get an answer. Things happen for a divine reason, a divine purpose. And who's 7 houses from you again, Virgo? Pisces, Hangman. And we have another number 7. So 7s could also be a tie for you. But you've put a lot into this relationship, or somebody that loves you, Virgo, has put a lot into this relationship. I want to read this from the other person's perspective. Okay, Virgo? Let's just say this is from the other person, okay? Let's say Virgo's cross watcher. Cross watcher, you have been really wanting to communicate. Every time you reach out, you feel blocked. Every time you reach out, you feel like you can't penetrate. You're scared of what to say, and you're walking on eggshells 99% of the time. With the Hanged Man, you're just waiting and hoping that this person will wake up. Will wake up and see that you're still here. Will wake up and see that you want to offer something stable and something real. But you know this person is living fantasy life, and you know that they're unrealistic, and you know that they're argumentative. So cross watcher, you're looking at this saying, do you know how difficult it is to deal with this, Virgo? They're extremely argumentative. 9 of Swords. Every time I say anything nice, they twist it and make it sound like it's something mean. Every time I want to reach out and just say, hi, I'm thinking of you, they think that something's wrong with me, or I'm stressing, or something must be going on. Why am I reaching out, right? And you feel accused. You feel wrongfully accused, and you feel isolated, pushed away, misunderstood. And so again, you're just waiting for this person to wake up and say, okay, what's wrong with you? Not me, right? Like, you're like, Spirit, anytime now, anytime. All right, let's continue. What supports this energy? Damn, I'm good. We got the Queen of Earth again. This is Virgo, this is you, or it could be the person you're dealing with, but we've got the Queen of Pentacles. And this is about stability. It's an offer of what? Marriage, commitment. Yes, I want to be committed to you. I want to marry you. I want to make babies with you. I want to cook for you. I want to clean for you. I want to provide for you. I want to be with you morning, noon, and night. I want to have a schedule with you, a ritual with you. I want to have a life with you. I want to spend years with you. So there is this desire here, okay, in your love life that this relationship involves commitment. There is commitment that's supposed to come in. We have temptation, the number 15, which is the devil card, major arcana. We have a peach. Somebody here has a big booty. And I don't care if you're a guy or girl, somebody here's got a little peach-shaped booty. I'm just saying. Maybe it's fuzzy too. No, just well, if you're a guy, maybe it is fuzzy. I don't know. You know, maybe you wax. I don't know, guys. I don't know, fellas. Maybe other things are fuzzy. I'm kidding. Well, this person could be a little fuzzy. I do think that your partner is hairy, okay? I think that your partner probably has to shave and wax often because they're very hairy, Virgo. There are some people, believe it or not, that are not hairy. I don't know what it is. Some Asians just don't have hair. Or Native Americans, they just don't grow hair in places. Like my grandma never had to shave her legs or her armpits. She was freaking lucky. And she's like 90% Native American. So God bless her. She's lucky as hell. You know, I have to shave like twice a day. No, I'm just kidding. But I do have to shave often. And there's just some people that don't have to. So, you know, I just wanted the description of the person that we're dealing with here has a rounder bottom and certainly has some very thick, luscious hair that they need to manicure and take care of, okay? Somebody has hair that requires upkeep. If this is a guy that maybe isn't hairy or a girl that's not hairy, it just means that you have to cut your hair often because it grows too fast. There's somebody here that maybe has to get a haircut every week if you're a guy. If you don't get your haircut every week, it's what happened to you. You know, obviously like Cousin It at the Addams Family reunion. You know, nobody wants that, you know. Maybe there's somebody here that's got a little bush in the wrong place and it ain't the front yard, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's the other front yard and it could be the back one too. I'm just saying. Okay, let's move on. I don't think I should do multiple readings tonight. Clearly I'm demented. Must be the seaweed chips. Okay. Anyways. Again, this person is jaded. 9 of Swords. They feel afraid and powerless. Yes, afraid and powerless. Somebody here is just like, Stephanie, I am powerless. What can I say to this person? If I open my freaking mouth, I'm saying the wrong thing. I don't want to open my mouth. I can't say anything. And for the other half of you guys, you're like, Steph, I can't talk to this person. They blocked me, or there's some other karmic third party, you know, devil energy that is in the midst of all of this, and I can't reach out and I can't reach this person. Even though I know there's a connection and there's a mutual desire to connect, I can't. There's something out of my control. With the Hanged Man, we have another page of air. So this is just not moving forward. This is really not moving forward. There is going to be communication, but somebody has to freaking wait. Why does somebody have to wait? Why does somebody have to wait for this communication? 10 of Earth. I mean, how much Earth can I get in a reading? My God. Somebody is committed and lives with somebody. Whether it's a mom, whether it's a wife or a husband or a best friend or a roommate or whatever. Somebody is committed in real estate with someone. Okay, there's some kind of real estate connection. And it is what it is. They are tied and bound in a situation by contract. If it is not real estate contract, then it is marital contract. They're bound there, and that shit, you're waiting. And I know whoever's message this is like, Stephanie, I've been hearing this shit for years. Maybe 7 years, you know, maybe 10 freaking years, but you've been hearing this shit and you're like, I'm tired of it. I really am. So what is the emotional energy between this 10 of Earth and the Lovers? Believe in the impossible. Confidence is the key to your success. Blue Moon. A lot of you guys think that this isn't going to change. This can't change. How could it change? It is going to change. Because didn't we talk about all the 999s, right? And how it's endings? And then I said 10 of Wands, going to be a new beginning. And then you got the 10 of Earth, going to be a new beginning. So this is taking some time. And again, someone is frustrated, Virgo. Either you're frustrated or the cross watcher is frustrated. But how long are you supposed to wait is probably your question. Let's just go with the reading and see what it says. Spirit, show me the love and affection between these two people. Even though that the devil is trying to stand in the way, even though someone feels powerless, what is the love between them? With the words unsaid, or the words that can't be said, the words left unsaid. Please show me the love that is still between them, between the Virgo and this true love. Aha! Perfect match. And somebody's Asian, or somebody likes some Asian food, some sushi. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's just Asian food. I am having seaweed chips. I'm just saying. Anyways, guys, the energy between you guys, what is the loving situation? You're a perfect match. It doesn't get any more perfect. Bottom of the deck is available. Ding, ding, ding. Virgo, there is somebody ready and available for you. Or it's reversible if you're a cross watcher. Okay, there's a little pinup girl around over here. Pinup guy, whatever. Someone's like, Virgo, I'm completely available. And I am absolutely your soulmate. I have been ready for you since before the beginning of this reincarnation. I have been ready and waiting for you. I'm sick of waiting for you, but shit, I'm going to wait because I love you. And even though you're a pain in the ass to deal with, a pain in the ass to talk to, even though there's someone else interfering, I'm still here and available for you because I love you. We are a perfect match. Let's get some other energy here for you guys. Let's see, what card do I want to pull for the other energy? Okay, we'll use this one. Come on, give me some more energy between these two perfect people. Perfect for each other. How about two imperfect people, but perfect for each other? We have taking steps in reverse. So clearly, no one's making the first move. This is a stalemate. The other card we have is upright. I like it. New beginnings. It's that Ace of Wands energy. High five, Virgo. You do get a passionate start from the heart with that person. There is going to be a new beginning. Okay, fresh new start. This baby is happy, joyful, not worried about the past. It's just somebody has to take the first step, make the first move. Spirit, can you show me how this is going to play out? How is this going to play out? Let's use my true love oracles. How is this going to play out, Spirit, between the Virgo and the Virgo's true love? How is this going to play out for them? Okay. First one, watching you. So one of the first things that's going to be going down is somebody's going to be spying. We have a little Snoop Dogg going on. Okay. They're definitely keeping an eye on someone via social media. Okay. Or they're just old school. They're driving by. Another one is mending bridges. I love it. Okay, this is how it's going to go down. You guys are going to make up. You're going to mend bridges between each other. Why? Because you're a perfect match. You're destined for a new beginning. It's difficult now, but remember I talked about that book you're writing and how you're keeping it on the back burner, not wanting to let it just die and be what it was meant for and move on to the new book. There's an old chapter. In fact, fuck the chapter. There's an old ass book. Be done with it. Whatever story you guys had written over the past, that was an old story. It was an old book. There's a new one waiting to be written. And until you let that past go, you're not going to move into the new. And Spirit's just giving you guys a loud message to step into the new. Or just step into the present, you know. The other cards that we have for you is chemistry. Wow, why? Because you guys are a perfect match. You have beautiful chemistry. Again, the intimacy between you guys is clearly unmatchable. Okay, there is no other match that is going to meet you intimately, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, in all these ways. There's nobody else. This is the one. You've met the romantic partner that you seek, as Doreen Virtue's romance angels would say. Okay, so it's perfect chemistry. We also have the last one out, clearing. You have to clear the past. Remember? Just, yeah. You guys, I don't have to repeat myself. You know exactly what I'm saying. Clear up that past. Do a cleansing so you can be here in the now. Bottom line, move on. We have moving on. We have to move on from whatever was. Okay, Spirit wants you guys to move forward. Let's see what spiritual energy wants to give you. Did I just say that right? Let's just see what spiritual energy Spirit wants to give you. That's what I meant to say. Let's talk about self. Self-care. What kind of spiritual energy do you want for the sign of Virgo, Spirit? And we'll get more details about them in a minute, but let's just see what Spirit wants you to focus on. Oh my gosh, plan a vacation, connect with your womb. So first of all, get in good graces with your mom, Virgo. You need to make peace with your mom, connect with your mom. If you're a female, connect with your womb. You need to make peace with the past. Maybe it's in regards to a womb. A channeling that I may be getting right now is you can't have kids anymore. And you got to make peace with that. That time of your life is over. It's time to close the chapter. There's not going to be any more new souls brought into this world through your womb. And you're going to have to make peace with that. Or you had an abortion and you have to make peace with that. It could also be that you have to make peace with your femininity. For a lot of you guys, it's feeling feminine and feeling safe in your femininity. The world today wants to teach you that it's not okay to be feminine. That you have to stand up and be like a man. That you can do anything the boys can do. That you're just as tough, just as rough as the boys. And you can be in many aspects, but it's okay to be a girl. And it's getting in touch with that pinup side. The makeup, the hair, the nails, the emotions, getting in touch with girls and Mother Earth and just honoring your femininity and saying it's okay to be different. It's okay to be special. It's okay to be woman. It's okay to be feminine. And there is somebody out there that needs to connect to that because you're just not. You're very disconnected from that. So Spirit wants you to connect in such a way. And for a lot of the men out there, you need to connect with your mom. Okay? You need to connect with her, whether she's passed or still alive.
Mom.
Make peace. Get in touch. Show some love. Reach out.
Mom, I need to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You can make a home out of a plastic tank with flowers and shelves and kind of plants.
Really?
Yes, a turtle home.
A turtle home?
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
want to make that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You saw it on videos?
Yeah.
You're so cute. We'll make a turtle home, okay?
Oh, come on.
Not right now. It's too late, and I'm working. You need to go lay down and watch your videos and drink your milk. I love you. Tomorrow's another day.
Mom, I am making it right now.
No, tomorrow's another day.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Matthew, tomorrow's another day.
I'm still making it.
What are you doing? These are my things. Stop touching my things. What are you doing?
Oh.
No, you're not going to come in here and grab my things.
Okay. Where's the turtle?
You want my turtle?
Yeah.
Here. It's the only one you can have. He wants my turtle. Okay, go be cute somewhere. And drink your milk and close the door.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, fellas, you may need to connect with your mom. And ironically, an omen, right? Just as I'm saying for the guys to connect with their mom, Maddie comes in here to do what? Connect with his mom. So, you know, you do need to connect with her because that's your life force. You came into this world through her and you're deeply connected and you share a bond. So whether it's been damaged, cords cut, whatever happened, Connect, even if it's just spiritually talking to her from spirit. That's fine. I just want you to make some peace with that. Anyways, the card that came out, Virgo, is really happy for me because it's plan a vacation. And I know everyone's freaking out about COVID, you know, and I don't know where you stand on that, and I don't want to go there. But if you are thinking of planning a vacation, hey, you know, airplane tickets are at a record low. There is still people traveling. It may be risky, but there's still people traveling. Plan a vacation, Virgo. Whether it's by car, by boat, by train, by plane. Plan a vacation. You don't have to go on vacation, but Spirit would like you to plan one, okay? Because Virgo, if there is also one sign that overworks themselves, you know you're going to raise your hand. If there's anyone that's always in service of others and usually working the overtime and usually working so long of hours, it's Virgo. So Spirit's like, you know, you do need to plan a vacation. This is too much. A lot of Virgos right now during this whole COVID thing are usually the ones that are, how do you say, I don't know how to say it right, but they're the ones that are tough. They're out there going to work. And whether they have to wear masks and gloves and go through hell just to go to work, they're going to work. And that's Virgo. And for those of you that are nurses and doctors, because Virgo deals with health, or they're in a healthcare field, such as caretaking in some way, you know, you're really facing the front line with it. So God, to all the doctors and nurses out there and all the people that are dealing with this head on, you really need a vacation. So stop panicking and freaking out. And can I just say, Virgo, because you are an over worrier, you're a worrywart, this too shall pass. And I've been saying this for the last, I don't know, guys, what has it been, a year? I have been saying that because Rahu is there, well, it's in Gemini, you know, and it's been in Cancer for tropical, okay? But those are two things that mess with the home and family, and it messes with the mind and in the nervous system. Rahu creates fear. He's a fear monger, okay? Rahu wants to scare you. He is smoke and mirrors. He is illusions. He is monsters in the night. He is Nine of Swords. And I am going to put that on my tarot when I revamp it, so you guys can have Vedic astrology on some of my tarot cards. But this Nine of Swords is a Rahu card. And it's all about fear and illusions and worry. It's also about overconfidence. You'll notice through Facebook, through the news, through everything right now, there's overconfident people that think they know it all. And they don't. And it's Rahu giving them that inflated confidence. They think they know it all. They don't. They don't know. And it's just fear. And a lot of these know-it-alls too, you know, on both sides of the COVID thing, trying to be certain about some things and the other person's certain that it's not what they say. And it's just two people that are very certain, that are very dedicated and confident, and it's all smoke and mirrors. It's going to pass. I don't care if it's deadly or non-deadly. I don't care if it's real or fake. Look, Rahu is coming here to fuck shit up, and when he leaves, it's not going to be a mess anymore. He's going to go fuck something else up. And we'll get to that one in the next 18 months. But for right now, this whole COVID thing is a scare. It's a fear. It's drama. It's chaos. It is a tornado. And that is what Rahu sets out to do. He makes things bigger than they are. Rahu makes a mountain out of a molehill. Okay? He's also endless desire. So we would never be good at anything without Rahu. Rahu is our desire and our dedication. So we're thankful for him for giving us an endless thirst and hunger for things that we want. But you'll see the people that are thirsty and hungry to hate. And that's Rahu. You'll see people that are thirsty and hungry to scare people and over worry. And that's Rahu. So you're going to see that. And it's okay. And that's going to make Virgo over worry this whole COVID thing, over worry travel, over worry politics, over worry relationships. And this is when it really causes you some stress, Relax, relax. This too shall pass. Ketu down there, on the other hand, is sitting very comfortably next to Saturn. Saturn's very comfortable in Capricorn right now, but together they were in Sagittarius, in Jupiter's own sign. So, you know, Ketu, Jupiter, and Saturn were three amigos, and they were trying to bring peace. They were trying to bring stability. And that's what they're still trying to do. And, you know, Rahu's kind of by himself. He's been around the sun, and he's been around the moon, and he's been around Mercury, and he's been around Venus. But he hasn't been around some heavy hitters like Jupiter and Saturn. Those are the big boys. You know, those are the big guns, you know, and they're down there together supporting Ketu in a sense. And so Ketu's like, hey, why are you all tripping? Why are you all tripping? You know, after this whole COVID-19 shit blows through our town, guess what? We're going to have a new law and order. There's a new sheriff in town. Laws are going to be revamped. You know, patterns at work are going to be looked at. All the unhealthy, unethical things that businesses and corporations were doing to their employees are getting slapped right now. Walgreens, for example, had their workers working terrible shifts, terrible hours. And now they're having to let people go home for a cough, let people go home to their families if they need them. And they can't fight that, you know, because there's a system in place saying you can't just let people go because of COVID. You know, if someone is sick, you have to call the nurse. And if the nurse okays them on a COVID leave, then their ass is gone for 2 weeks. And Walgreens is just going to have to button up and buckle up, Buttercup, and just take it. And so that's just one corporation. But look at all the other corporations too. Walmart is the same. Amazon is the same. All these corporations that want to work people to fucking death can't. And that is something very good that's coming from the scare that this COVID-19 is bringing onto the world, is that businesses are learning to care more about their employees, and businesses are being forced to go through their system and say there are things that don't work, like overworking people and not giving them vacation time. That shit sucks. We're not going to do that. We have to ensure that people are healthy to come to work, or we're not going to have a business. And guess who did that? Ketu, coming to do what? Cut shit off. Saturn, coming to do what? Oh, create obstacles, to create law and order. You know, Saturn does come in, and he's an obstacle. He's like, you can't do this. He creates restriction. And that's why people see Saturn as a malefic planet, because he wants to create restrictions on your life. He wants to ground you. You know who's keeping you home, guys? You know who's putting you on lockdown? When all you guys get told that COVID's out there, there's a lockdown, or you have to wear masks, or there's a curfew, you know who's doing that? It's not just your government. You know who's working for, I'm sorry, I was saying that wrong. It is Saturn, and the government is working for Saturn. And in case you didn't know, Saturn is definitely represented by the government. And that's what Saturn kind of represents: old school values, government, and all of that. And the same with Jupiter in a sense, but he's more spiritual. But Saturn is the government, and Saturn is the military, and Saturn is law and order. Saturn is society. And so right now Saturn's being very practical. And this is when you see police putting up those guards, spitting out those paintball guns, whipping back at the people with the whip. Not literally, but, you know, where you start to see government cracking out the big boys. Like, you know, I don't know, like tear gas? Paint bullet thingies that they were shooting at people in Denver the other day. Coming in with their cars, with their alarms, with their shields. That's Saturn. The feds trying to come into cities and towns. Why are they doing that? Why are the feds trying to come in? Why is, you know, this happening? Because the governors of a state is saying, like for Colorado, for example, Governor Polis is saying we don't want feds here. Well, okay, we're not so bad off. You know, honestly, Colorado's not going through the shit that Portland, Oregon's going through, or Seattle's going through, or Oakland is going through. So their governors are not sticking up for those places. And when a governor is losing it and they're supposed to be on duty, taking care of the citizens and the property of the city and the state, who steps in? Federal, because federal is like, I give you powers and authority and basically a title to rule, but you have to rule. And if you're not ruling, then step the fuck down. We're going to come in and take the fuck over. And so who's doing that? Saturn. And I'm just talking astrology, guys. I'm not taking sides. I am just explaining to you that this is what's going on with Saturn in Capricorn, that it represents the law and order. It represents hardship and obstacles and restrictions. It represents feds coming in. It represents curfews. It represents you can't go out without a mask. It represents new laws and ordinances and orders. It represents businesses being told what to do and how to do it. That is Saturn, and that's why he is malefic. But if you guys are just watching the news like anybody else or scrolling through Facebook, you're like, what is going on in this world? Is it ever going to stop? If you guys study astrology, you'll know that it's going to stop. It's nice being a psychic and an intuitive and feeling when things are going to end and kind of having a knowing that things are going to end. But it's a whole different ball game when you're an astrologer and you know things are going to end and when. And it is the transit when Saturn leaves Capricorn that really everything's going to be fried and done with. And he's not going to leave there for a while. So, you know, to be honest, we are going to see these riots. We're going to see this rebellion. We're going to see these things because 19 years ago, 2001, okay, this shit happened before. And that was 9/11, okay? And it was the same shit and it lasted a while, okay? And that's what's happening again. It's just, yeah, exactly. Someone said a full circle, and that's when the last time the nodes were in these placements. Yeah?
I showed you I'm making a turtle home.
Okay, you make a turtle home. I love you.
I love you. With plants.
Okay, with plants.
I'm not plants.
Okay. Not my plants. Not my real plants. Okay?
No, someone.
What? Don't pick my flowers either.
I also definitely dipping your shows in.
Okay, that's fine. You can have the shells.
Okay.
I love you.
And kind of, Mom, those shells are going in here for turtles.
Okay. All right.
I love you.
I love you more.
You're good, Mom.
You're a good baby. Okay. So, you know, anyways, guys, it's going to end. But Virgo, you tend to overthink and over-worry these things to a point where it can be debilitating. And that's that Nine of Swords, right? It's that fear with no logic. It's running aimlessly with no end and just really not knowing what to do with the anxiety. And because you are ruled by Mercury, which represents the nervous system, Mercury represents thoughts, ideas, but also your nerves, your nervous system, and the neurons that fire in your mind. And so, you know, Mercury's definitely having a hard time dealing with this. So you want to see where Mercury is. And because Mercury also rules the sign of Gemini, when Gemini is under fire with Rahu, everyone's nervous system is a wreck. Especially Geminis and Virgos, because you're ruled, because you are ruled by Mercury. So, you know, you get it a little bit harder. And your nervous system is shot. And you may notice that you have ulcers, or you have an upset stomach, or you're not frequently using the bathroom as often as you should. It's stress. Sleep is going to be up and down. Your legs you're going to be experiencing some situations with your legs medically with these placements, because Rahu is there in Gemini, you know, Mercury ruled, and then you're Virgo. So your legs are going to be feeling antsy. Like when you sleep at night, your legs may be restless and your feet may be achy. Also, Capricorn rules the knees, but also the feet in some sense. Now, I know the fish, the Pisces, rule the feet, but it's also been said that Capricorn rules the feet. So if Saturn is there with Ketu, you may need surgery on your feet or your knees, your legs. Let's just look at that, right? Your legs. And Sagittarius represents the thighs, and Jupiter's there. So you might be feeling inflamed or swollen in your legs, your feet. Anyways, you just may be having some issues, you know. And so if you're experiencing stress because of what's happening worldwide right now, just understand that there is an astrological reason for all of this. You're not crazy. You're not losing your mind. Shit's not going downhill for you forever. You know, this isn't some terrible thing you deserve. It's not some terrible karma. It's just an energy that we as a people are going through right now. And as soon as Rahu stops fucking with our head in Gemini and stops scaring the shit out of everybody with COVID-19 and the fears of what's going on in mainstream media and all these fears that are being smoke and mirrors to scare the crap out of you, and you're calm and you make peace and you realize that this is happening for a reason. Remember, we don't know why, but everything happens for a reason, and we have to accept it. Yeah, it happened the way it happened for a reason, beyond knowing. And as difficult as it may be, try to make peace with that uncertainty. You know, and that's medically, politically, worldwide, relationship, all the above. And Ketu's like, okay, are you calm now? Because Ketu's with Jupiter, and it's just like, woosah, you know, calm, find peace in this. What does Jupiter get out of this? What is Jupiter getting out of this for you? He's happy. He's in Saggy. That's the house of luck, right? He's happy with his sign. He's like, yeah, you know, but what is he getting out of it? He's making people see the spiritual side to all of this, which is why you have the Tower and the Star. The Star is spiritual. It's clarity. It makes sense. The Tower is to destroy things, knock it down. And in essence, that's what Ketu and Jupiter are doing. They're towering your moments, and then they're giving you the Star. They're giving you clarity and peace, and now you can have a more spiritual look on life. And so everyone, and the good from all of this, I'm so happy, families are spending more time with their children. Husbands and wives are spending more time together. People are spending more time in nature, more than they ever did in like 100 years. People are actually making time to go on walks, to go outdoors, to go to the mountains, to go to the beach. Why? Because everything else is closed. You know? And you're just like, God, I got to go somewhere. And so you're getting really in touch with this earth. So look at the good that's coming from all of this. You know, this is the everything happens for a reason. And it's like the world is in chaos, or should I say society is in chaos, but the world is extremely balanced. I was hearing that the oceans are more full of fish right now. There's less pollution. That the deer are coming back into town because there's not as many people out all the time. There's less accidents. There's so many good things happening. There's a lot less deaths as far as like murders right now because there's not a lot of people out. So there's a lot of really good things coming from this. And we have to notice not just the bad, which is what, you know, the media wants you to be so scared about, 9 of Swords, but Ketu and Jupiter and Saturn are like, hey, you know, we got a lot of good to talk about here. By the way, every single business ever is way more health conscious than they've ever been. They are throwing out old food. They're not serving you crap anymore. They're washing their hands. Could you imagine how many people before this were not washing their hands when they returned to work? They would go to the bathroom, go back to work and not wash their hands, which is gross. Or the people that would pick their nose or, you know, scratch their butt and be touching everything, and who knows what's going on behind closed doors at jobs. But, you know, even doctors. I remember I would have little Maddie in the doctor's office, and the nurse would come in and not wash her hands before she started touching him. And I would almost feel uncomfortable saying, can you wash your hands? Because there's a sign and it says, wash your hands before you see every person. But they don't listen. Most of the time they just open the door, they're in a rush. Hi, how's it going? Let's check everything out. No, and then they wash their hands when they're done and they think that's okay. But how many door knobs did they touch between there and there? You know, and so again, this is making even doctors more conscious that they can't just go door to door, you know, only washing hands when finished with the client. Doctors are much more conscious now in their offices. People are also learning that you don't have to have as many jobs out there as need be. All these needless jobs are not necessary. There's so many people that don't need to come to work. Businesses that were just, I don't know, let's get an example here. I hate to say it, but teachers. You know, you had a lot of teachers' aides, you had a lot of teachers' helpers, you had a lot of jobs that were in the teachers' unions that are unnecessary. And now that schools are being revamped, we're finally learning to change our school system and do what? Say there's a lot more online possibilities. Students don't have to go to school 8 hours a day. They can go to school maybe a couple hours a day and do some online courses. They don't have to be out in the school like a freaking prison 24/7. So people are saying, wow, there's a lot more possibilities. Schools can change. And I posted that video with Prince EA. I don't know if you guys watched it. You can go to my community section. But Prince EA is having a video about schools and how, you know, 100 years ago, schools looked this way, and 100 years later, schools still look the same. You know, nothing has really changed in our school environment, yet our cars have changed, our phones have changed, the way we watch television has changed. Everything's changed but school. And so it's outdated, you know, and we have to revamp the way we do school. And I'm not saying there needs to be less teachers, but I'm saying there needs to be a new system. And hopefully, you know, this COVID-19 crisis it's going to be changing it for the better. Anyways, I don't want to go on and on about that, but basically, Virgo, you can appreciate that there is a reorganization and a restructuring of the way people run their business and the way people and governments run our world, okay? And they are definitely changing that. So we have to appreciate that. And a malefic planet like Saturn coming in to change the old is difficult because Saturn doesn't really like that. Saturn likes old school tradition. So he's kind of learning something difficult as well, you know, because Rahu's like, yeah, we're going to change this. I want something new. And you know, even though I'm wreaking havoc and I'm causing fear, I also want to give something good. And Rahu is modern. Rahu is progressive. Rahu is change. Uh-huh.
I made a turtle home.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, sweetie. So Rahu's changed, and he's changing, and Saturn's going to have to deal with that. Okay, he's going to show me his turtle home.
Look.
Wow, and he even has an octopus. He has a friend in there?
Yeah.
You want me to show everybody?
Yeah.
All right, he wants to show you his little turtle house.
Yeah.
He's got shells and an octopus and a turtle in there.
Yep.
That is so cute. I love it. I love all the little shells. Well, they're going to be happy.
Mhm.
Okay, well, they're your friends.
Mhm.
I love you. Close the door.
Okay.
Go lay down and drink your milk. I love you. You're a good boy. Okay. So anyways, we're going to leave it there, guys, Virgo, but the point is, the world is changing before your eyes, and it may make you nervous, but it's for the better. And we have to make peace that things happen for a reason. We don't have to understand why, but they just do. And trust the universe. Trust that they know what they're doing and that the universe will balance out this chaos. It always does. This universe will always balance out the chaos. We just have to stop panicking and acting like we have it all under control. That if things are going to change, it's up to us. You know, those are illusions, honestly. Things are going to change because that's the natural system of things. The natural evolution is we're all going to change. Whether you or I want to, whether you or I even help, things are going to change. And so making peace. So anyways, now is the time to plan a vacation because that's a hell of a lot to deal with. Am I right? Just touching some of those subjects is like, you know, nerves, right? Mercury. It's just, don't, you know, it's nauseating. It's stressful. It brings on a headache. It makes your body tense. And this is why we need some R&R. And so everyone needs to just plan, where do you guys want to go? Where do you want to go, Virgo? You want to go to the beach? Drive there. Go tomorrow or plan it for next month. You know, you want to go to Alaska? Plan it. Go there. You know, I don't know what you want to do. I don't know if it's in nature or I doubt it's a city. But I know you're definitely wanting a vacation, and now is the time to go ahead and start making that happen. Not just talking about it or thinking about it, but actually making a plan. Maybe put some of that money back for that vacation. Maybe pick that destination, start printing out some pictures, pin it up on a vision board. Really start putting this into action. And I'll read that for you. 39. The mantra for this card is, I find adventure and inspiration everywhere. Get ready for a magical journey filled with synchronicities. Taking the time to go on vacation can give you a new perspective. And Virgo, no one needs it more than you. A spark of inspiration that will nourish your soul on a deep level and bring more happiness into your daily life. We all have a bucket list on places we'd like to visit. And there's no time like the present to get started on working towards making our dreams a reality. But planning a vacation requires just that, planning. And if there's a place you'd like to travel, it seems maybe even out of reach, making a budget and a timeline for your trip can help guide you into the right direction. Balancing work and vacation is essential to your overall well-being. And Virgo, we all know, and I'm going to say it one more time, you balancing work and vacation, it doesn't happen. Let's be real. Virgo, you don't. You just don't. And that's just something you're going to have to deal with. That is you. That is a part of you. You overwork. You just do. And you're going to have to work on that. Okay? You're going to have to work on it. All right? You're not the easygoing Cancer, okay? You are the hardworking Virgo. So if there are some roadblocks happening to planning a vacation or money is extremely tight, don't immediately set your dream plans aside. Rather, take a look at what commitments are in your life and see if you can finagle them. See if you can switch them. Are you taking on some commitments that you don't need? What other resources are available? If you need to wait a while, consider how you can satisfy your craving for adventure with a staycation or by creating experiences that expose you to new cultures and ideas in your own community. Read a book, go in translation, see a movie produced in another country, or switch up your dinner routine and try that restaurant serving food that seems exotic to you. Okay? These are small practical steps you can take to manifest the resources and time that it would take for you to go on this vacation. I really like that staycation idea. Considering that we've all been kind of on, lockdown, it would be fun to try to create a food from a different culture and watch a movie from a different culture. And that's kind of your own exotic way of getting away, just kind of listening to their music, maybe decorating with something from that culture. If it's from India, maybe, trying to make some Indian food, have Indian movies, some Bollywood. God, I love me some Bollywood. I really do. Listen to some nice Indian music, You know, put some beautiful colors on the couch. Get a nice vibrant yellow or red blanket. Get some beautiful candles all around the fireplace. Hang some scarves of colors, you know, bring a plant, a tropical plant in your living room. Just make it feel different, you know what I mean? And just kind of go with that vibe, like you're just in a new groove, you know, or maybe it's a different vibe, you know, for you. Maybe it's Nordic, or maybe it's Native American vibe, or whatever it could be for you. Maybe it's an African vibe. I would love to go there and trying to create an environment. Wouldn't that be a nice staycation? Also, there's things you can do in your community that you don't normally go do. Maybe see an old pioneering museum, or an old place that was, you know, in your city or your town for a long time and you haven't been there. Maybe go to a local, you know, spot where it's like a tourist place, where there's something special in your place that you haven't seen in a long time. Anyways, there's a way you can have a little vacation on a low budget, and mostly that's camping. So if you are somewhere where you can go camping, that is a little staycation, kind of, with a little bit of a drive. So it's you not really traveling major anywhere, but just getting away from home and sleeping under the stars and getting in nature, and that's always a good remedy. But I am going to read Taking Steps in reverse, number 4. Intention, because that's the other one you got. When this card comes to you reversed, Virgo, it indicates a wonderful alignment between you and your soul's identity and your personal view. You have, or will soon, come to the life-changing realization that you are completely valuable just as you are. There is nothing that you must do differently in order to deserve your own or others' approval. The single conclusion releases the striving performance and the urgency that has caused you to have some blocked goals in the past. When the mask comes off, the universe rejoices in your confidence and authenticity. Your unconditional self-love and acceptance removes the restrictions and that you have actually put on yourself. And that changes everything. So get ready for happier days. The results you've been waiting for are ready for the real you. All right, so you're kind of getting unstuck. All right, so as I start to get towards the ending here of this reading, I want to ask some questions about the person you're with and the person you want to go to. And if you're single, I'll ask something there at the end as well. But these are for those other people. Where's my... Okay. So let's get a message here, please, Spirit, about the person that Virgo is with, if Virgo is with somebody right now. Okay. I got 3 bottoms, so we're going to have to read them. So, the person you're with right now, Virgo, if you are taken, is that person is seeing the truth. They're seeing the truth about something, Virgo. They either see you as isolated or they feel isolated. Staying away from people, feeling alone, and going within. Okay? We got that with the Hermit in reverse earlier, remember? Bottom of the deck here, I am pretending and playing a role I hate, and I don't know how to stop. Okay, so someone's wearing a mask. The other bottom of the deck here was the Fight. Karma, painful lessons, soul growth, third-party drama, Tower, devastated separation. So you're going to be separating from this current person, Virgo, and you know it. And there is a fight. Okay, there is a fight because you know for sure that this relationship is not looking prosperous. It's not looking good. But good news is on the way. Okay, and the good news is the Star. Once you rip the Band-Aid off and this relationship is over, you can move on to happier things. Why bottom of the deck did we have moving on? So Virgo, you know that if you are in a relationship and it is a very unhappy, stale relationship, this is going to end. Okay, just get ready for it. Let's get a message, please, about first, actually, the ugly truth. Give me the ugly truth. The hidden truth. See, we just talked about you not valuing vacation, that you work too hard, right, Virgo? And the person you're with could be another Virgo, or you're Virgo, or this is just however you see it, Virgo. But the person you're with, this is the energy between you guys, the hidden truth between you guys, Virgo. I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay? So you go to work because you don't want to come home. Somebody works a lot or has the excuse that they want to work a lot so they don't have to come home and deal with this other person. And that's why you guys are having a lot of fights. Because somebody's saying you're working too much. You don't want to spend time with me. You don't want to be around me. You don't want to fuck me. You don't want to be with me. Like, what's your problem, right? Well, the problem is, one, I have more fun fucking a dead fish. Number two, I'm not happy here. And number three, I'm having a lot more happiness at my job than I do at home because there's nothing but fighting. So why are we here? Why are we doing this? And that's really the question that's coming up. The other card that is here is, I'm not available. You know, and the truth is, Virgo, you're not available with this person because your heart is elsewhere. You know it, and I know it. Your heart is elsewhere, so whoever you're fucking with right now, you will be moving on, and the Tower will be coming. Look at that. Underneath moving on is letting go. Okay, there is going to be a letting go. Why? Because underneath that is strategy. Okay, it is what it is. You're unsure about the strategy, but there is a strategy. It's like playing chess. What's the next move? And right now you're just playing chess. You're trying to be smart. You're trying to make sure that it doesn't mess up your finances. You're trying to make sure it doesn't mess anything up. But you are planning. You are planning on getting the hell out of here, going on a vacation at the very least. Okay? Let's go ahead and see what the energy is between you and this other person, the one that is available and waiting on you, the one that is the perfect match, right? The one that is afraid to talk to you because he or she feels like they're walking on eggshells every time they talk to you, or they can't reach you because why? The devil, number 15, temptation, third party, this karmic energy you have going on over here. So this other person's like, well, how can I reach Virgo? Or Virgo, this is reversed and this is your person, okay? If you're a cross watcher. But let's go ahead and see what this other person thinks and feels. What is the energy of that relationship? Spirit, what is the energy of this relationship? A whole other separate relationship. Focused, wise, strong, and intuitive. And then bottom of the deck, we have Emperor energy. I love it. Mars, Sun, you have power and authority. So the energy here for this other relationship is it's strong. This is an old tree. This is deeply rooted. It's healthy. It's grounded. It's wise. This is the smart choice. This other relationship is the smart choice. Show me the energy, please, the hidden truth. What is the ugly truth in this other relationship? I hid who I really am from you. They know that. That's why they were walking on eggshells. Bottom of the deck, I wish I could share my good news with you. Oh my God. Look at this. Who gets this? Good news is on the way from Virgo over here with the karmic. And then over here in the other relationship, they get, I wish I could share my good news with you. Hello. I think they're connected. Hello. I think there's going to be someone leaving a situation and moving on and letting go and moving on over here to this new person. Hello. That's the good news. They wish they could share it with you, but they can't. Why? Because it's 9 of Swords. Why? Because you guys aren't talking. Why? Because shit's all fucked up and I don't know. Why? Because the devil's here fucking with everybody again. Causing what? Restrictions, problems, obstacles. Saturn, Capricorn. Yeah. Right? And so, of course, there's this big wall. But we're going to get through that. We're getting through that because things are shifting. Bottom of the deck over here, we will be together again. Ah, sweet. Awesome. Okay, Virgo, you and this person will be together again.
I peed my pants.
Oh, hang on, guys. Again.
And Mom.
Hang on, guys.
Mom.
Oh.
Mom.
Yes.
Now light up.
Well, yeah.
Mom. Now what?
I see you adding another octopus. Mariah, can you help me get that shirt for him and some, he's got some clothes upstairs on his nightstand.
Oh, Mom. What shells in there?
I love you. I love your shells. I'm almost done, okay?
Okay.
You need to be more careful.
Why?
Why does he need more clothes? Because he had an accident. He waited too long. He's got some clothes on in his dresser thingy. Are you there? No. Okay, go on. It's up in his room on the right corner.
But there's some pinky pants right there.
No, those are dirty. So much going on. I don't think I'm going to be able to do multiple readings. I got to get this guy to bed. I have to go deal with him. Well, Mariah's going to get him a change of clothes, and then I got to deal with him. Get him read a story, cleaned up, and to bed, because clearly he's too excited. Okay. I love you. I know, I see you. I see you. I do. Oh, stinker. What, you think you're hiding? Did you sneak chocolate?
Yes.
You're shameful. Okay. Okay, shh. I'm so sorry. Anyways, yeah, you're going to hear the laughter for a minute. I'm trying to end it anyways. It's just a giggle box right now. He can't. He just can't. He thinks it's funny interrupting me. Okay. All right. So you guys will be together again. It is certain. It is stable. Emperor energy is marriage material. It's strong. It's steady. It's steadfast. It has longevity. What? Oh, he wants to get by himself? Okay, well, put it on by yourself then, if you want to be big. Go ahead. Okay, he'll do it. Here, go ahead. Here. Put it on by yourself. He just wants me. That's okay. I'll deal with it, Mariah. Where was I going with this? Why? Because you guys are going to mend bridges. Remember earlier? Okay, you're mending bridges. That's the energy of how your guys' relationship is going to come together. And again, because you guys have a ton of chemistry. And that's what's coming in. So we're really happy to see that growth. Let's get how you guys really feel. Let's get a message about your love. What is a message, please, for Virgo's love with this person? I'm sorry about the baby stuff, but hang in there. What is the energy here between your guys' love? What is the real energy?
Mama.
Yeah.
Mom, please change me by yourself.
Okay. So the first one we got is the Princess Bride. Okay, as you wish.
Change me into a...
No, I'm right here working and you know it and you're being this way on purpose. You think it's funny. So have you guys ever seen Princess Bride?
Nope.
Well, I'll have to show you that movie, Matthew. It's a really good movie. But anyways, Princess Buttercup
Mom.
was this guy's dream girl, but he was just a farmer boy. And he fell in love with her.
Ow.
Sorry. And anyways, he would always say, as you wish. Anything that she wanted. And if she would say, fetch me a pail of water, he would say, as you wish. And that's kind of the energy here of your love. There is somebody in this room that is like that. That's like whatever you need, as you wish. I just love you. You know it's wrong. And so there is somebody here that's just like, look, whatever we have to go through, whatever mountains we have to climb, whatever beast we have to conquer, it's as you wish. I'm here for you. There's someone that is dedicated and true. There's somebody that's dedicated to you and wants to be with you, or Virgo, you're going to be dedicated and true to this person. But I do see a determined person Take it off and I'll help you fix it. You have 2 feet, you know. So whether that's you or that's them, you'll definitely know, but there is someone that is willing to do anything in this relationship. And there is somebody that is so committed that even I couldn't convince you otherwise. So if me or another tarot card reader or anybody wants to tell you that this relationship isn't meant to be, you won't listen anyways, because you believe in the impossible. And that is the card we got, remember? Believe in the impossible, blue moon. And so it doesn't matter what I say or anybody says, you know that this is going to have a mended bridge at the end. That you guys are going to cross this barrier. You're going to overcome this hardship and come back together. You will be together again. And bottom of the deck, it did show forgiveness. Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times, the question was, up to 7 times? Jesus answered, I tell you not 7 times, but 77 times 7. So that's Matthew chapter 18, verse 21 through 22 in the Bible. And it's just about that forgiveness. And it's about constantly forgiving this person. So anyways, that's how somebody feels in this relationship, is no one can tell me different. This is my perfect match. This is my soulmate. This is my true love. And I don't care, come hell or high water, come beast, or come devil. I'll overcome it. And someone is just that confident and just that patient. It's beautiful, to be honest. Let's go ahead and get a single reading then for Virgo. Single Virgo, what have you overcome and what's coming your way? Single Virgo, you don't have anybody in sight, no one on the horizon, just single, just you. What have you learned and what's coming in? So you got 2 cards for the healing. You got 2 healing cards. The first one you got, wounded people, wound people. Healed people, heal people. Today I will focus on my healing. I love that. Wounded people, wound people. And healed people, heal people. I love that. You want to know who's going to help you heal? Who's helping you heal? A healed person. Who's making you feel worse? A wounded person. So today I will focus on my healing. And that's kind of what I feel for a single Virgo is you don't want a relationship simply because either A, you're wounded, or 2, you're healed. And you want to be with someone just as equal. And you don't want to bring baggage into a relationship, so you don't plan on it. And you're very picky if you are single because you're healed. So for a lot of you guys that are single, that there's just no one in the picture, you're just trying to be the best Virgo that you can be. And until you've mastered self, a relationship's not important to you. The next card is meaning in the loss may come in time. It can't be rushed or found for me. Healing takes time. Today, I look forward to finding peace. So again, I just don't see you in a rush. So if you are single Virgo and there's no one of interest in your life, you're just not in a rush to be with anybody. But what does Spirit see coming into your life? Okay. What does Spirit see coming in? What's coming in for that single Virgo? Very healthy, good, strong, wise Virgo, by the way. What's coming in for you? The hidden truth. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So you did let somebody go in the past, you know? Single Virgo, there was somebody in your life, but you got over them, okay? Single Virgo, there was somebody special, I'm very sure, and it took you through the ringer, but you learned a lot, and it was so hard to finally let them go, but you did. You did a really good job. Bottom of the deck, bottom line, I want to feel that way again. So you're looking forward to falling in love again, which is so exciting. You're like, you know, I'm finally over it, and I honestly can't wait to meet somebody else and fall in love all over again. What a very positive, happy way to look at things. So way to go, Virgo. Let's get a Spirit Oracle and then the Tarot. What's coming in for the single Virgo? Oh my gosh. Well, bottom of the deck, bottom line, painful reality. Beautiful lies, ugly truth, right? You've learned the painful reality of relationships and the painful realities you've had to face. You're happy you know them. You have clarity now. But look what's coming in. First, you get ending. Time for the comeback. So you had a death, you had an ending of a relationship. Well, what's going to happen now? Anything. Everything. It's time for the comeback. Isn't that an awesome picture? You guys can see these. Pictures are amazing in this deck. But the light doesn't make it as great as it really is. Anyways, time for the comeback. I liked that picture because the sun was setting behind a little bush. And it looked like the bush was on fire. Like the burning bush speaking to Moses. And I just was so moved. Or was it Joseph? No, I think it was Moses. Whatever. You guys know the story of the burning bush in the Bible. And I was so moved by this fiery burning bush. The leaves were red. Everything else was dark for some reason. And the sun was just burning behind it. It was a fire, actually, that day we took that photo. There was a fire. And the sky was really cloudy. And it was smoky, you know. And when the sun sets on a smoky day like that, the sky is dark, but that sun glows through the smoke like, I can't even describe it. It just looks like a burning orange. And that's kind of how that picture came out, just a burning orange. So I thought of the phoenix rising, right? The ending. And the phoenix rising is the comeback. That's what I thought of in that picture. And it's just rising from the ashes, right? So, the next card is, what's coming in for you is real love. Loved you once, love you still. Always have, always will. So there's a real love coming in your life. Someone that's going to love you always and forever. Always and forever. Let's go ahead and see the tarot that's coming in. Show me this real love that's coming in for the single sign of Virgo. Looks like I did not keep my word on a short reading. Sorry. It is almost 2 hours. I intended it to be 1 or less. Screwed that up. So I'm just going to do Virgo tonight. I will jump on in the morning and do Libra. And then in the evening, I will do Scorpio. So sorry about that, guys. I just can't keep my mouth shut, apparently. Bottom of the deck, Tower. See, you can't escape this Tower, Virgo. It's coming. And that's why it's no surprise to you. That's why earlier in your reading, it was in reverse. You were like, okay, yeah, I know this relationship's going to end. I know it's not the one. You know, I know it's coming to an end. I know something new is coming. You know, and for those of you that are single, you know that this singleness, this aloneness is coming to an end. You know it. You know that it's only going to last so long. You're only going to be single for so long that there is going to be someone. You know it. You feel it. It's not going to last forever. So there's the Tower moment. And the doors open. The floodgates open. Look at that. 144 people watching as I said that. At what time? 11:11. There's a door opening. There's a tower. Okay? Single Virgo, expect the unexpected. Something new is plowing into your life. Scorpio energy, by the way. I'd be heavily associated with the Scorpio. You love my long readings. Markers, you're a doll. You're an angel. What can I say? We definitely have a Cancerian also somewhere. Okay, we've got the Moon card and we've got the Four of Cups. Both Cancer cards. So there is an emotional water creature coming your way, single Virgo. This person is loving, kind, caring. This person is not looking for love either. This person is happily single. This person is really spiritual. This person could be really into Reiki. This person could be a psychic. This person could be a little bit weird for your liking. I think this person is very different from you. I will say the Moon card in a lot of tropical viewers and most tarot card viewers descriptions for the typical description of that card is Pisces, which is 7 houses away from you. So it would be a 1-7 soulmate kind of energy. And the Four of Cups is about Spirit trying to give you another chance, trying to give you another cup of love. But there's a rejection attitude here. So I feel like what's coming in, you may reject. You may start to not want this relationship. You think they're a little bit too emotional for you. A big number that you're going to see is 44. Because we have the 4 of Earth and the 4 of Water. Okay, so you got the 44. And a minute ago, it just changed, but we did have 144 people watching. Now it's 141, but it was 144. So I do think 44 is a very good sign for you, Virgo. And I do think that that's going to be some kind of a message from the universe. Hey, Virgo, this person's coming. You know, hey, Virgo, expect to see this person. The next cards that come up for you, what's coming in the future, is the 3 of Swords, which is painful. It's heartbreak, Gemini energy. And then we have Justice and reverse, Libra. For the non-single Virgos, I really think that you're going to end a marriage or relationship. And someone's going to end up brokenhearted and rejected, but you're going to move on with the right person. But again, we're focusing on the single Virgo. So single Virgo, you're going to have a relationship brought to you. I think you're working on healing your heart. But it looks like you don't want to commit. 3 of Air. You're still kind of jaded. Not a whole lot. Just enough to not want to rush into anything. And Virgo, this could be the person that you might start a relationship with. Maybe you want a relationship with this new person that's coming in, but they're jaded. And they're the ones that are trying to heal, and they're not wanting to rush into a commitment. Either way, Virgo, I don't see, for a single Virgo, I don't see you rushing into a commitment. I just don't. I see you maybe dancing around the idea with the Moon card. There's a lot of fear and illusions there. Right? But Justice is in reverse. And Justice is about balance, restoration, law and order. Justice is about karma. It's about seeing things clearly. It's about making good, healthy decisions. So when it's in reverse, it's about not seeing things clearly, not making good, healthy commitments or decisions. And it is about not wanting to settle with a contract, not wanting to make a deal. So there's someone that you may deny. I'm going to be honest. Single Virgo, it's not too bright for you. I think what I'm feeling is you're going to reject somebody. And it could be that water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Really strong Scorpio, really strong Cancer, but heck, it's strong Pisces too. But there is this person that you don't want to commit to. Why? What is the ugly truth, single Virgo? Why don't you want to commit to this angel that's being brought to you? Suddenly out of the blue. Single Virgo, what is the hidden truth between the rejection of that relationship? I want you. I wish things could be different. You want that person. It's not that you don't desire them. You wish things could be different. Why do you wish things could be different? What has to be different, single Virgo? Or it's reversible, you know, but why do things have to be different? I want you, but I wish things were different. We have tired and exhausted, overwhelmed, sleepless nights, overgiving, no boundaries. Bottom of the deck, healing my inner child. Mom, dad issues, painful past, family disputes. So there's going to be a rejection. I think family have something to do with it. Children may have something to do with it. Somebody could have a young child that makes them feel like it's a sleepless night. They can't sleep. They can't. You know, maybe it's too much to take on. Obviously, single Virgo, you're working on your healing. And even though you're doing really, 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 really good, there's still some inner child stuff that needs to be dealt with. There's still a painful past that needs to be dealt with. Because I do think you want to fix that. I do think you want to fix the things going on with you so you can be happy. How does this person really feel about you? Are they willing to wait? How does this person really feel about single Virgo or cross watcher? Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Aw, bring love into the situation. So they really want you to bring that love in. They're like, come on, come on, come on, Virgo. Bring the love, bring the love. Where is the love? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Where is the love, the love, the love? That's what I'm hearing. We have Scorpio coming in again. Work through your fears, Virgo. New moon in Scorpio. Okay, so yeah, they want you to not be scared. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries there. Ooh, new moon, new moon, new moon. I like it. New, new, new. Get the new, new. So this new person coming into your life, Virgo, wants you to welcome them. Stop pushing me away. Stop rejecting me. Stop acting like you don't want this. I know you want this. Stop saying you don't have time for a relationship. Stop saying it's too much work. Stop saying you don't have time for love. Stop saying all of that. Where is the love? Bring love into the situation. How is this person going to love you, Virgo? Because it looks like you're the one rejecting. But keep in mind, it's reversible. But single Virgo, how is this person going to be feeling for you? Like, let's talk about their dedication. What's the love? The love, the love, the love. Shania Twain. You're still the one I dream of. You're still the one I... Okay, I obviously can't sing for shit. But this is Shania Twain. You're still the one. All right? You're still the one I dream of. You're still the one. So they're willing to wait. Are they willing to wait? Hell fucking yeah. Virgo, you're everything to them. They're like, you know, if you want to be a little hot mess, go be a little hot mess. You're still the one for me. Okay? You're the one for me. And Virgo, they really want you to take that in. Understand, you're the one for me. I'm not taking no for an answer. You're the one. That's it. So I'm going to be here. I'm watching you. Get ready. The other one is somewhere in her smile, she knows that I don't need no other lover, from the Beatles. It's another really good song. Okay? Really happy song. So again, this person doesn't want anybody else. They only want you, Virgo. They're not going to take no for an answer. They're going to keep pursuing you. They want to be with you, single Virgo. They want you. And keep in mind, it's reversible for the cross watcher. But there is this new relationship that really wants to be together. And yeah, there's some rejection, but I think you guys are going to get through it. There's a lot of love there. I feel some good love and some good attraction. There is I want you. I just wish things were different. So clearly someone has to get over their own shit and deal with some mommy-daddy issues. What is the outcome of that relationship for single Virgo? Oh, best friends. Best friends, besties. So Virgo, this could be a best friend. A best friend that you're trying to deny. And web of lies kind of was in reverse, but I'm just saying there's a web of lies. You're kind of saying, can't we just be friends? Can we just be friends? No. I'm sorry, Virgo. If you're giving them that line, can we just be friends? Stop it. They don't want to be your friend, okay? They have big dreams, and you're included. So, looks like you're going to be hunted down. And again, childhood comes up. So, single Virgo, you have some childhood situations that need to get dealt with. All in all, I think you have love coming in your life, and you're the only one in their eyes. There is nobody else. So, yeah, take action, work through your fears, and bring some love into the equation. That is it, guys. That is your Virgo reading. I hope it was good for you. I hope it was clear for you. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Tomorrow, this is going to change. Next week, this is all going to change. This is just the current energy, okay? So whenever you find this, it's the right time to watch it. It's the right time for you, whatever that is. I love you guys so much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. and hit the bell icon so you know the next time I come live, you can chime in. And if you're interested in any of my cards, go to jks1111.com. If you're interested in my tarot class, you can also go to jks1111.com so you can read tarot like me. If you're interested in that, that class does include my tarot deck revised and 6 classes over a month's period. Also live chat with me and help through your tarot class. It's going to be an actual class. There will be homework and all that good stuff. And we'll get to read for each other. You'll get some readings out of it. It's really healthy. It's really good for you. And there's only 44 people per class. So if you are interested, I only have, I think there's 7 people signed up. But only 4 people have paid. So if you've signed up but you didn't pay, please go to Venmo and you can pay there. And that's it. You guys can go to jks1111.com. Pay through Venmo. That is it, guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the morning, probably 10 o'clock my time is when I'm going to try to come on, okay? And we'll do our Libra reading. So if you're looking forward to a Libra, I'll see you there. I love you guys. Have a sweet, wonderful, good evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, moderators. I love you all. You're really awesome. Thank you. Bye, guys.